Hi guys, good evening. So where we are today, CAINAM. I just ate into this just a minute ago. It's only just started, 15 minutes ago, something like that. Probably about to fade in real time. In fact, it probably is, but let's see what happens. Probably LARP, like the X doesn't even go anywhere. It goes to in its own page, it's got someone else commenting on it. The website goes to like the GN, whatever it's called, GMGN, SI ain't got any of its own socials, don't know what it's got. Someone showed me, I bought in, this is the trouble when you're bored, right? You're like, okay, let me just buy into something that looks like it's running and hope for the best. So that's what I've done. Funnily enough, probably if you caught, obviously ideal to catch it here, right? But you don't really know what it's doing. So by the time I was looking from the socials, it went from here to here. My orders have not been filling today for some reason. I've got the all the settings on like super low because I was just getting look at all that proper low, right? No bribe, priorities like 0. Because when I was trading like $5, $10, $15 like a trade and having them settings up, like everything was just getting eaten. I was taking wins and making a loss, so I changed all that stuff. But anyway, you probably already know that kind of thing. So yeah, CAINAM, we're in live. Let's see what goes on. It could, it's to the when moon. What else have been in today? This Nasdog, dog with Jim, whatever it is, some bullshit. Sorry, no swearing. I turned a profit. Look, bought the dip. Sold the high. Now, funnily enough, what happened was I bought that by accident, then I bought in again with a 0.05, I think. And then I went Jim, so I just left it to it. And then while I was Jim, I don't know, 524, is that right? Can't quite think. Anyway, I didn't see it take this. All that did was took out my initials. If I didn't, basically, then what happened was I got stopped out, so my profit, like my initials was up, and whatever I got stopped out when I got stop loss, that's what I got, 6, 7, 8, that's my profit. So lucky I had that stop loss in there, but probably should have sold around here. But anyway, that's what happens when you're not glued to the screen 24/7. Should have been NGMI. There we go. Vine, I was late. I was so late. I'm so late to Vine. Like the whole play, like a what, but I thought I'd have a crack anyway. So this afternoon, 5 o'clock or so, look, I bought in around 217, and I think where I bought, I thought pretty much if it goes under, I thought this was the bottom here, and then it went up and did a drop, and then it went up and did a drop, and I pretty much thought if it drops below my drop, or I put my stop in when it drops to about here, if I'm on the wrong side of things, I'm just going to stop out quick, not the usual sort of 50%. And, what's ended up happening is it's done a little up that I wasn't paying attention to. Probably wouldn't have sold there anyway. It was only a small profit, and then it come down and probably had my stop too tight, so I got stopped out. So, I've pretty much just broke even after fees on Vine. Maybe I'll buy back in. It's got some narrative behind it, could do some numbers, so, but sometimes when it hasn't gone my way once, if I try and buy in again, it doesn't usually work, so I need to get over the fact that I'm thinking that, but that's been my experience so far. So I'm going to try and, what am I going to do with this? Let's have a quick think what we can even do. I can just buy, I'm happy really to buy in at my average price again, or, which will be soon. So I'll keep a watch on it and hopefully it bounces off, because the coin it's got potential, it's pretty cool. Vine's been around a long time. It was big in like 2014, 15, I think. And the guy's come back out and he's been chatting to Elon, yada yada. So, fingers crossed for the coin, but really I should have got in, which we can all say, should have got in at any. I think he got shilled to me at like 25 mil, and then the next time you check it, it's 30, 40 mil, you're like, oh, I've missed it, and then it's like 70 mil, I've missed it, 100 mil, I've missed it. You keep thinking you've missed it all the way up, so. Yeah, I didn't have time to properly investigate it. That's what it is. TCR bought in. I think it dropped. I think it dropped instantly.